All right, so I've got CallFluent up on my desktop and I'm going to show you exactly what the buzz is about. So CallFluent is a team application. You can have team members. So if you got a sales team, you can assign agents to them and they'll be able to work only with those agents. So that's the kind of setup I have. This is a team account. It's actually the demo account that the CallFluent people gave me, and it's set up as a team. So they have a parent account somewhere and all of these agents are available to me as a team member. Now, the first thing I want to tell you about how CallFluent works. So let's just get to that. I have a top level account right over here, and in it you can click on settings, which will bring up all this setup. So CallFluent actually integrates certain technologies. So it's got Twilio. Twilio, if you don't know, is a provider, is a service provider that can give you numbers that can be used for calling VoIP, voice over internet protocol, and it can also send SMSs. So if you have a Twilio account, actually you need a Twilio account to use CallFluent. You must have a Twilio account to get the numbers from. You can put in the SSID of the Twilio account and the auth token, and CallFluent will connect to your Twilio account and retrieve your phone numbers from there and use the phone numbers to do the calling. Next, it's also got an 11 Labs integration. So 11 Labs is a provider that does text to speech. So you can give it some text in real time, kind of like really nearly real time. It's going to generate the audio for it, and 11 Labs is a huge collection of audios of voices, and it can also clone your own voice. The best thing is 11 Labs is very realistic. It sounds extremely real. So when people talk to an 11 Labs voice, they might even think that they're talking to a real person. So 11 Labs integration is also there. You need to put in your API key and then it will pull out all the voices that you have in 11 Labs, and when people talk to one of the voices, it's going to process it with 11 Labs text-to-speech API. Next, you also need an OpenAI integration. OpenAI is the API provider for the LLM, for the language model, the intelligence that is going to actually understand what the person is saying and then reply back with an answer of their own. So this is using the LLM technology from OpenAI. Finally, these integrations below are optional. Go high level, it's kind of like a business builder, so you can integrate that. You can also integrate with Google Calendar to fix up appointments. You know, your agents can call up people, or people, when they call up the agents, they can put up appointments on your calendar. So if you have a salon or you got a marketing process and you want to talk to your customer, you want to fix up an appointment to have a conversation or have them visit your business premises, you can use the Google Calendar account. Finally, I was talking about team members earlier. You can give access to your team and you can decide what kind of permissions they have. So this is all about the settings part. I needed to get that out of the way because the second account that I have right over here, it's a team member account. So when I go into settings in here, it just doesn't work because I don't have any authority to change anything in this account, but I have all these beautiful agents to work with. And that's what we're gonna try. We're gonna see how these work. But before that, if you're new to CallFluent, if you get it, there are lots of tutorials over here that tell you exactly how to do things. Set up your first workspace and Twilio account, how to create your first agent, how to send webhooks. By the way, it also has webhooks. What do webhooks do? Whenever something of consequence happens, like when you get a lead from CallFluent or some prospect takes an action that you want them to take, it can call an online URL and pass the data to it, so that if you have a inbuilt CRM or you got some kind of business, you can even send it to Zapier. You've got a business software or a CRM, it can send the data to that business software or CRM and then process it. So that's one way. All right, so then it also has some information about what to do if some things go wrong, about with Twilio, for example, and everything. So that is something out of the way. Now let's go and try one of the agents. So you can see it's got like inbound agents and outbound agents. You can use both. So again, inbound agents are those when people call your business, they will be listening to the inbound agents. And when people receive a call, when the agent calls people, it's going to be an outbound agent. That's the difference, right? So you can create a new agent just by clicking. You can select what kind of agent they will be. And there are some templates. These are actually pre-made data fed agents that you can use. So if you got a dental clinic or a home services business or travel agency, whatever you want, whatever kind of business you have, you can use one of the templates, but it's not strictly necessary. If you don't want to use the templates, that's perfectly fine. Just start with a blank agent. All right, so then you can choose an avatar. I'm gonna pick up one of my photographs. Hold on there. I think social, I can use this one. It's all over the place. You can use time zone, whatever time zone you want to work in. Jeet, language, and it's got some pre-fed voices, right? So you can use one of these voices if you don't want to put in your 11 Labs account. Listen to the sample. Okay, I think I want a guy voice, right? So it's got 11 Labs voices, but I haven't. Okay, so they have actually integrated the 11 Labs account. I think Roger is fine. I don't know how he sounds, but I'll accept him. Plus, these numbers are coming from Tulio, and you can see each number is attached to an agent. So you can use one of the vacant numbers. Once a number is attached to an agent, then only that agent can pick up the number. There's a reason behind it. When you call up someone, like if you're calling me, you expect to hear from me, right? So one number belongs to one agent. It's absolutely logical. I'll just go with this one. You can have a welcome message. Hey, this is Jeet. Howdy. Okay, so it's an inbound, I think, or whatever. I don't care, but this is the welcome message I put in. You can choose to record the calls, and you can also kind of choose to have some anti-fraud protection. So if you've got these kind of numbers, landline, fixed VoIP or whatever, you can choose not to send the call to them. You can also detect if the person is on a voicemail, and if you're detecting that, you can leave a voicemail if you want, or you can hang up. Awesome. So next, it's got these settings that control the AI, creativity, max tokens. That's the length of the answer. I would always remind you, or always say that you got to keep it brief. Speech sensitivity. So this is how much of a pause will it let people take before it starts speaking again. Answer length, 25 words, pretty okay. Silence message delay. So if nobody speaks for 10 seconds, it's going to tell them, hey, are you there? Silence, end call. If nobody speaks for 25 seconds, it's going to end the call. Utterance detection. So if somebody says something, right, it's going to wait a second. And if you want to do a transcription of your recording, it does a transcription. You can choose whether you want to have or these filler words or not. Once you're ready, click on next, and then you can choose what kind of agent it is, the tone, conversational, goal to get people to buy. For example, 44-year-old real estate agent. I frankly don't know what I picked. Talk to the customer about his rental needs. And if you have a script, I would totally recommend putting in a script. What a script does is it kind of preempts answers. So when people say something that your script already has, the agent can answer based on the answer that you put in the script. And this is wonderful because then the agent can kind of sound absolutely relevant, right? It won't have to look for answers, and the answer is going to be spot on. I'm not going to put any script right now. So I'm going to click on submit. All right, so it's been done. And if you go into agents, I think I should find Jeet somewhere over here. All right over here, Jeet, right? And that's an outbound. So it can call my number. So let's see. And I will call Cyril, which is me. I'm going to put in my number. I'm going to mask it so that nobody will call me, but the agent can see this, right? I'm going to receive it right in front of you, and let's see what happens. Okay, so this country code is blocked. I will use my other number. Here we go. Okay, so it should call me very shortly. Here it comes. Awesome. So I've got a call. Let's speak. Hello. Hello. All right, so it's kind of not speaking to me. I might have done something wrong. Maybe I've got configuration wrong. Before we move on, we'll just check one of the ready agents. You have a knowledge-based system, so you can put in your PDFs, your manuals, your scripts, information about your products, your brochures. You can put in your sales pages, all the things in here. And in behavior, you can have things like when people do something. All right, hold on, not behavior, actions. In actions, what you can do is you can add an action and you can get the bot to do things like send emails, forward the call, send text message, webhooks, Zapier, all of this information. For example, let's say you want to forward the call. So you can say forward the call and to sales agent, and you can put in the number where you want to forward it when the customer says they want to book a call. For example, they want to book a meeting, right? Tell the and the agent will actually forward the call when the customer says, for example, when they want to book a meeting. So you can have these actions, and the actions can be amazing because they can actually go beyond the call, right? You can collect data like email. You can send emails, you can send SMSs, all of this information, all of these different ways you can interact with your call, right? So that's cool. Now, I'm going to try another agent because like I told you, my agent didn't work. This time we'll talk to Tony. Let's check out Tony. Tony has done a bunch of calls. Some of them are failed, some of them completed. And I don't know what Tony is going to talk about, but let's see if we can find some information. Hey, this is Tony. It's got this thing, there's a placeholder. You can see, hey, name. So it will actually say the name of the person. All right. So I'm going to do this name Cyril plus I'll put my number, which obviously I'm going to hide, put my email address. Okay, let's check now. Call me now, Tony. Okay, I should be hearing from Tony. Here comes Tony. Hello.
Hey, Cyril. Hi, Cyril. I'm right here. You're actually chatting with an AI voice agent, and I can respond just like a real human. What do you think so far?
Well, that's great. So what do you want to talk about?
Cyril, you mentioned being interested, and I shared how CallFluent AI can create voice agents. Curious to learn more?
All right, Tony. Thanks, man. I'll talk to some other agent now.
I understand, Cyril. Just think about how an AI voice could work for your business. If you're interested, we have an exciting webinar coming up.
Okay, so Tony did that pretty well, right? Now let's get Lisa to call us. We're going to check a couple of things. It's fun. Hey there. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly. Thanks for your patience. Have you heard about CallFluent AI, or is this your first introduction?
I have no idea. What is CallFluent AI about?
CallFluent AI helps businesses manage phone calls seamlessly, handling both outbound and inbound calls effectively. It's all about streamlining communication.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for your time, Cyril. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Well, that was impressive. Now I'm going to try an inbound guy. Let's call Taylor. Okay, Taylor, call me now. Hey, okay, so it's going to call from the browser. Okay, I actually don't want to call from the browser. Okay, I thought she would have a number that I could call, but maybe not for testing purposes, yeah? Okay. Please select a call. So there are no calls yet for Taylor. It's using the computer.
Thank you for calling Dental Practice.
Hello? Can you hear me? Okay, so I cannot, I don't know how to use the inbound for calling. From my end, I think sure they have assigned a number. I should be able to see that number somewhere. Maybe this one is not assigned a number. Yeah, it seems to be, yeah, there is a number. So let me just try this number from my phone. Yeah, that's the best proof. I hope it's set up correctly, because if it's not, then we won't be able to speak to it.
Hello, thank you for calling the seven-figure protocol team. My name is Susan. How can I assist you today? If you're calling about our premium membership training, I can provide details, help with enrollment, or connect you with the right team member. Just let me know how I can help.
Okay, are you an AI agent?
Thank you for your question. I'm Casey, a virtual agent here to assist you with home services. How can I help you today?
That's exactly the kind of response I set up, right? So it's Casey inside somehow. So Casey, are you using CallFluent AI?
I'm designed to assist you effectively, but I'm here as Casey, your virtual agent for home services. How can I help you today?
Okay, so Casey, tell me about your services.
Would you like to discuss? We provide plumbing, HVAC, and electrical services. How can I assist you with a specific issue?
All right, thank you so much. Bye-bye, Casey.
Thank you for calling. If you need assistance in the future, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
Okay, so this is actually Casey bot. I'm gonna try calling another person just to fun, because this is fun, somehow. I just okay, let me call Richard. Richard, by the way, is a nice guy. I met him once, and actually it's a real person. I know Richard. I think this is him trying the bot. I'm gonna try Richard's phone number and see if I can speak to Richard's voice. 26670. By the way, Richard has a great product coming out soon, and I will be telling you more about it. But meanwhile, let's talk to Richard on CallFluent. Hello. Hi, can you hear me? Okay. So here is what happened. I think we have been playing with this, but we are not experienced. So our bots are definitely not set up the way they're supposed to be. All right, so let's try another one. We talked to Lisa. She spoke pretty well. We talked to Taylor. Let's talk to one more person just to be sure. Susan or Casey? We spoke to Casey also, I think, yeah. Let's talk to Sam Rivera. Sam Rivera. All right, Sam. Here we go.
Just
Hey, Sam. What's up?
I'm here to assist you with any questions or needs regarding our medical services. How may I assist you today?
What's your name?
My name is Sam. How can I help you today?
All right, Sam. Can you fix up a meeting with the doctor?
I'd be happy to help you schedule an appointment. May I ask the reason for your visit?
Yeah, I feel sick. I think I've got man flu, so I probably need some help.
Thank you for sharing that. Let me check our availability for you. Would you like to see us?
I'm gonna end it. That worked pretty well on the browser, but let's do a call. I'm gonna try Clara over here. Try calling Clara. I think I've called her before, right? Have I? Let's try one more time. Here we go. Plus, I'm gonna type the number. Here we go. Hello.
Thank you for calling.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly. How can I help you today?
Okay, so Clara, tell me about your services.
We offer a variety of services, including facials, massages, manicures, pedicures, and waxing. Would you like details on a specific service?
Yeah, sure. Tell me about facials.
Facials include deep cleansing, exfoliation, and moisturizing to refresh your skin. They typically range from $80 to $150, depending on the type.
Okay, so can you book me for the $150 and give me an appointment on Monday?
Let me check our availability for facial appointments on Monday. One moment, please. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. You were checking the appointment and telling me about the facial for Monday.
I apologize for any confusion. We have openings at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. on Monday. Would you like to book one of those?
How about 2 p.m.?
Perfect. I will book your facial appointment for Monday at 2 p.m. May I have your name and contact number, please?
Sure, my name is Jeet and my number is 0000000.
Thank you, Jeet. Your facial appointment is set for Monday at 2 p.m.
All right, thank you so much. Bye bye, Kara.
You're welcome, Jeet. Have a great day, and we look forward to seeing you on Monday.
All right, so this is how the inbound process works. I hope that was crystal clear. All right, so I actually went to discuss a couple of things with the CallFluent team, and I have some information for you because I wanted those answers too. So the first thing, I want to tell you how the calling process works. So when it comes to the inbound agents, all of these agents like Clara and Richard and Jordan, you can either call these guys, call the agents by using the number. So each agent is assigned a number and you can use the number and call them and speak to the agent, get answers, or you can embed them on your website. So when people come to your website, they can click a button and talk to your agent on your website itself, right? So that's one part. Second, now to actually call up people, if you're going to use the outbound agents like Tony or Lisa or Richard, well, Richard didn't work. So when you do the outbound thing, you got to go into configure, then put in the person's name like I put in mine, and then click call me now. So everyone you want to call, you will have to put in the details and click call me now, and then it's gonna make that call and speak to your prospect. So it's kind of a little bit of a manual process. You do have to put in the number and click a button, and then the call will go through. The team told me that it's to protect them from spam, and I understand that concern. So that's how it works, guys. And if this is something that you can use in your business, but to manage your inbound calls, to book up your appointments, or you can have your agents calling your prospects, well, pick it up from me, because then I can give you Technique Force rewards and you can pick up my software absolutely free of cost. And don't forget, I have a huge collection of software. Go to my website, techniqueforce.com. You will see all these products. My team is Spinflux, Selly, TubeRank, Cheat, Livecaster, Complyify. This is my upcoming tool, by the way, Complyify. And I'm going to bring it to the market soon. And it will also be a part of Technique Force Rewards. It's consent management. It helps you maintain consent for Google, consent mode V2 and other things. Converti, this pop-up is made by Converti. That's also my product. It's a part of Technique Force Reward Store too. And all of these products are a part of Technique Force Reward Store. You can grab them all using that program. So make sure that you buy only from me so that I can give you all these excellent products absolutely free of cost. Well, this is it for now. This is Cyril Gupta, your best friend in the business, and I'll see you next time with another product review.